Hello, friends. There's my foot. Oh boy. So you might be wondering, Sid, what are you doing? Why do you have the phone on the different fucking way than the way that it usually is? Well, that's a good question. The answer is, I have a tattoo and I want to show you. Here it is. I did that. It's a stick and poke. Some people, I'm getting conflicting answers and hypotheses on whether or not this shit is gonna last, because, some sources are saying, oh yeah, it'll last forever. Some sources are saying, oh, it's gonna last a few years. My sister thinks it's just gonna last a few weeks, but I certainly know it's lasted a few days. There you go. I've had it for a few days now. The way that I did it was, I just took, a sewing needle, and I burned it. I burned the tip of the needle to disinfect it, and then I dipped it in some pen ink, and I just went jabbing all over the place. Well, I mean, jabbing in the shape of a star, or at least trying to. I don't know. The reason why I wanted to get a star was because a star on the knee, that's a Russian prison tattoo, and apparently it means that you don't kneel to authority. That's why it's on the knee. You don't kneel to authority or whatever. You're rebellious and shit. That I read that on Wikipedia, so yeah. But if it turns out this is one of those tattoos where it's oh, it doesn't actually mean that, and you got a stupid tattoo, I still don't really care, because it's a star and that's cool to me and I like how it looks. So yeah, I know it looks like shit, by the way, but I think that's fun. I don't know, I'm not bothered really, but yeah. Obviously I'm not very good at stick and pokes. I've never done this before, so yeah. I haven't gotten as much negativity about it as I thought I would, because, to me, I like how it looks. I like the fact that it looks kind of shitty, because that's cool to me. Literally, it really is. But to other people, most people, when they want to get something on their body forever, or even for just kind of a long time, they want it to look a certain way that's very, I don't know, they don't want it to look cheap. They don't want it to look like the person who did it didn't know what they were doing, but I don't really care about that. I like that it's a star. In fact, the little dots of it, they kind of make me think of a constellation, so it's a star made out of stars, almost, but I don't know, I don't know. And, yeah. Did it hurt? Yes, it did. I don't think it's infected, though, which I'm kind of impressed by, because I didn't, see, the thing about making this tattoo was it was over the course of a few days. Not literally all day for those few days, but you know what I mean, I worked on it for one day, and then I, went to bed, and I got up the next day and worked on it a little bit more, etc., etc., and, for not all of those sessions of, working on it, did I, actually disinfect the needle. I wasn't super diligent about that, but it doesn't appear to be infected. It's not swollen, it's not warm, it's not red. It was a little bit when I first did it, because that's kind of how it is when you start stabbing yourself. But it doesn't have any signs of infection now, and it doesn't hurt at all to touch. It doesn't really feel any different from the rest of my body. So yeah. And it doesn't rub off, as you can see. It really is under the skin, the ink. So yeah, I wanted to get that tattoo. I've had the idea to have this Russian prison tattoo with the stars on the knees for a long time. And if I probably do I intend on getting, a professional tattoo one day. And so I'll probably, if this is still here by the time I do that, then I'll just get it, traced over, and then I'll get another one on the other knee. And I've got some other ideas for tattoos in the future, but I'm not going to get into that right now. So, yeah. That's just the tea, sis. From this angle, it doesn't look very good. I'm not good at drawing stars, so it was really hard for me to, stab the shape of a star, stab dots into the shape of a star. Do you know what I mean? That was difficult. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. There's my foot again. Goodbye.